All right. Hello,
Hi.
hello.
Hi,
Hi,
Ken. Hi.
Kelly.
Glad
Hi,
to
good
connect
morning
you
to
here.
you. All
Yep, yep, yep.
right. Welcome, welcome. Yeah,
Thank
welcome to
you so
this Saturday
much.
Night Live show. It's great to have you here tonight, yeah, to share with us on this special topic, right? I think we have been running this series for about almost 7 episodes right now. And for the first time tonight, we are going to go a little bit more to technical, a little bit, right, about entrepreneurship and as well about the things that you do. And probably, some of the audience tonight is going to learn about what are the latest tools, right, that we can create wonderful conversion results, especially those that are actually running business and also e-commerce. Yeah. All right. So I think first of all, thank you so much to those that actually joining us right now. I can see that we have actually eight audiences, all right, watching together with us right
Wow.
now. Right.
Yeah,
Thank you so
some of my
much.
friends also came in and to join. So thank you so much for tuning in as well. So thank you so much.
All right. So if you're here, it'll be great if you can just drop us a message so that, we'll be able to see, and probably we can also answer you, if you have any questions as well. So yeah. All right. So let's start. Yeah. Okay. So right, Kelly. So now, first thing first, yeah, is that, I've been knowing you for just a short while, in fact, like merely
Yeah.
months, right? And all the while, I'm very impressed with the things that you do, definitely, right? I've seen your work and as well the powerful tools that we've been using and how you actually help, right? Business people, to drive,
Yeah.
right, tremendous results for them. Yeah. So, and tonight, definitely, we are going to learn a little bit from you, right? So, but before we move into those things, yeah, how about letting us know about yourself? Okay.
Yeah,
And,
sure, of course, of course.
mm,
Yeah. So hi everyone. Okay, so my name is Kali here. So I'm actually doing landing page design for people who needs design in online as well. Many business people they actually have offline, but so right now, for this pandemic, a lot of people wanted to convert into online. So I'm the one who helped to advise and help to create the design for them to be online.
all right. Okay. So good. So and how long you have been doing this, Kelly?
I've been doing this for about a year plus.
A year
So
plus.
it's yeah,
Mm,
a year plus. So it's not that very long, but I've been encountered quite a lot of like businesses, even myself. Mm-mm.
I see. And in actual fact, 1 year plus is not really a very long duration. Yeah. And what were you doing before this?
Okay, before this, I was actually a purchaser in one of the factory. So actually, I was a 9 to 5 job person. So I'm actually like same like everyone, like go to work like normal. So yeah, so I was a purchaser for about like 5 years as well, and I also did uh account payables and quite a bit. Yeah, so I have a lot of background of, like factories as well.
I see, but that is very unique, yeah, because whatever you did in the past and versus what you're doing right now, right, is very contrasting, right, isn't it? So
Yeah,
we
it's totally
understand that as
different.
a can you elaborate a little bit about your role when you were a purchaser? I mean, what kind of things that you do when you were doing that? I mean, as a purchaser.
Okay, what I do is actually I will help the factory to buy all the components. So daily I will have like a lot of like things that I need to purchase for the company as well. And I also have a lot of lead time. Then sometimes the lead time cannot meet. I have to think some ways to create the product out for the production to run it. And then instead of like making the whole production lie down. So there's a lot of like haywire and then I need to do a lot of OT at night just to make sure the production won't lie down. So there's a lot of like chaos.
I see. So
Yeah.
there's for sure a lot of paperwork, a lot of analysis required, a lot of
Yes.
alignment, connections. I mean, like meetings, right? And
Yes.
as well, making sure that all your suppliers are able to fulfill your entire planning, right?
Yes. Yes.
So,
Correct. You're right.
and we also like what you said, right? When the factory is actually operating 24 hours, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you
Correct.
cannot afford definitely lying down at all, even in the middle of night. But by the way, have you ever received phone calls at night? When you were working as a purchaser that you are needed
Yeah.
to get certain material.
Yeah. I did as well. I did calls like about like 12 a.m. in the morning. And then the production people called me and they say, this thing have like some error, need my help to do it. But the thing is, there's not many people who are actually working midnight, so I have to ask them to wait until the next day. But then it's quite bad that to receive calls during midnight, so so
Yeah,
it's a
yeah.
bad stuff.
So I believe, for the past 1.5 year, right, you don't encounter that kind of like midnight calls, yeah, right?
No, I can sleep on
Uh,
time. Yeah, yeah,
Wonderful.
correct.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. Yep. So okay, in the meanwhile, right, I'm seeing that we have a few audience here that actually saying hi to you. So we have Richard, we have Melissa Tan saying hi, Kelly,
Hi.
Felicia Young, Karen Lam saying hi, Kelly as well, and Sarah. Hi, Sarah. Okay, then we have and we have Jaden Chai as well. Okay, thank you so much, audience. Yeah. So all right, I hope tonight we are going to get something from Kelly here, where she's going to share with us something that she do, and as well how it can actually benefit you, especially if you're running some online businesses. Okay, so great. So now, Kelly, what makes you come into this landing page business?
Okay, so during my purchaser during when I'm working in a factory for like 9 to 5. But during that time, I also did a lot of like research whether what business should I do, and of course I did a lot as well. I also like create t-shirts. I even print t-shirts and then to sell off. So I did like a lot of like e-commerce site as well. And then how I really made up is because I was a bit stressed out on like what in the office, because office there's a lot of politics and then there's a lot like bombard here and bombard there, so it made me a bit stressed out, like what am I doing here. So eventually I just hop out, and I mean like I really resigned. Then that's why I came to landing page, because I felt that landing page also is one of my pro in it. And I feel that it involves like both, is because there's like design and also marketing strategy that involve like both. So I think it really suits me. That's why I land on this landing page design.
I
Yeah.
see, but I'm sure that there's much technicalities involved in it, isn't it? Right? There'll be like certain programming. I mean, it's not so much as in purely design, but of course, there's also marketing element in it, in terms of how do you put up the content to be, it goes along with the right flow, and as well it be convincing enough, right, to allow any internet users that come into that page and be able to be interested with the product or services, isn't it, right? So there'll be certain technicalities in it. So how do you handle that part? I mean, how do you grasp this kind of like technical skill set?
Okay. I actually learned in the hard way, as in like I really start from scratch. I really look through and I actually learn from a lot of people as well. At the same time, I also hands-on on like my own e-commerce service, even right now as well. So I even help to run my family business in e-commerce, because my family business is selling Chinese herbs. So I do help personally run the whole e-commerce. So that's the reason why I still can advise to e-commerce business owners who is in the e-commerce that really need advice. So that's why I can advise. It means that I really hands-on, then only I can advise to all the business owner.
Yeah, that's very important, because we know that, instead of just like designing, right, you actually have the know-how. And in fact, you have actually gone through the entire process of how do you run e-commerce, right, with your own business, and you have actually tried it out, and you know what works, what doesn't work. And as a result, you're able to help your client even much better with all this understanding, isn't it? Yeah, good,
yes,
good.
correct. Yeah.
All right. So, but along the way, I'm sure, so you will be facing some difficulties, like, probably there'll be certain requests from your clients. And do you ever encounter anything that's beyond your capability? And if you do, how do you overcome those?
Yes, of course, I do have this kind of like request that I don't know how to do, especially I'm not very good at like HTML, and some of the website, they actually need certain coding to create that kind of effect. So for me, is I learn in the hard way. I also search a lot, and then I will just ask people around, whoever who did this before, and then I really learned the hard way, and then I will just invest my time just to create what the clients want. So
Wow. So based on what you described just now, you are indeed a very passionate person in the thing that you are doing right now. I mean, a lot of times, right, even people that have they'll be technically inclined, or they actually have the technical background to do it. They may not even like going through what you have gone through just now, or what you described just now, but by going through finding more resources, right, learning more, and going around to to master the technique more, isn't it, right? So
Yeah,
you're very passionate about it. So that's good. So by the way, I'm also seeing some of the response from the audience tonight as well. We have CK Ho saying hi to us. All right. Good evening,
hi.
CK. Thank you so much. All right. So, all right. So yeah, Kelly, so do you mind letting us know, right? What is the thing that make this so-called the landing page that you're doing right now is so different from our normal website? Do you think you have anything that you can, make us able to understand more?
Yeah, sure. So right now, actually, there's a lot of like Facebook ads or Facebook gurus who actually teach about landing page, and then actually a few clients actually came to me. Oh, I actually want a website, but I still want a landing page. So I was like, huh? So actually, both landing page and websites actually totally different. So maybe the message in a Facebook ad doesn't really teach really well. So maybe I'm here to
Mhm.
teach a little bit of what's the difference between landing page and website. So for a landing page, it's only mainly just one page and one call to action. It means that maybe according to the whole page, there's like 2 to 3 same button, same CTA button. So there's only like one actions and just one action in it. And you cannot click other places. You cannot click any second tab or third tab. Whereas in websites, there can be like 10 pages, 20 pages. So for a client who actually land on the website, so maybe just land on a website. So the client will just scroll it. And then maybe they will say that, oh, I still got still got other tabs. So maybe I just tap to another tab. So from this action, you can see that you actually lose your leads. You actually lose the
Yep.
customers' patience, and then just to click out. So this is one of the losers leads of website, and this is one of the cons of it. So that's why there's a lot of like pro and cons for websites and
Yep.
landing page. Yeah. So
I truly agree with that, what you said, because I'm actually an avid user of all the websites. Most of the time, before I search for any service or product, right, I will be going through, the websites, things like that. And along the way, most of the time, especially recently, I realized that we are all so connected, we at the same time, right, while we are browsing internet, we could be connected to our WhatsApp, it could be connected to our other social media like Instagram, Facebook, things like that, right? And while we are browsing those websites, tab by tab, segment by segment, right? And all of a sudden there may be sometimes, right, there's a tendency of some notification pops up from some of the social media or from the social chat, right? And it actually disrupted in such a way,
yes,
oh, you get led away, to those
yeah.
social media to find out, and especially if there's sometime an urgent message coming in, right, and you just click away. And once you click away, you never be able to come back. Or even you come back, right, then you do not know where you were just now, right? Isn't it?
Yeah, so
So
so that's why even though you run ad through your website, doesn't mean that it doesn't create leads, but sometimes it really loses a lot of like paid leads as well. So it's such a wasting to lose these kind of clients. So
yeah.
that's why like landing page is so important. So because client there's only have one actions to do, so that's why they only can click that button. Then they cannot click other things else. Yeah, so
All
that's
right.
the good point of landing page.
All right, good. Now, for those audience that are actually watching right now, yeah, do take note. I think we have a good learning from Kelly just now, right? For landing page, right, is actually a very powerful tool to allow people to come in and understand the product or services that are being sold, and eventually, right, enable them to do only one action, isn't it, right? Which is to make a purchase, or at least do something as per what the call to actions require them to do, even like leaving their name or phone numbers or contacts, isn't it, right? Yeah, so we should just to do one thing. Yeah, so that's the power of it, of how it actually lead the user in that particular page, right, to do the things exactly that you wanted them to do. So all right, so for those of you that probably may not even have a landing page, I think it's good that you should actually think about it right now. Yeah. So okay, if you have any questions, feel free to send the message here so that we will be able to get Kelly to respond to you. In fact, right now, I can see there's already a question being asked by Richard Ong. Hi, Richard. Thank you for asking. Yeah. Okay. Now, Richard has a question here that asks, can landing page be built on my existing website domain?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you
Kelly,
can.
you hear that, right?
Yeah. Yes,
Okay,
you
and the
can.
answer is yes, yeah.
Yes, you
Okay,
can.
right. I hope, Richard, you are able to hear that. Yes, according to Kelly, it can be done, right? And
Yes.
how hard is that? Is that process? I mean, is it like a simple process, or it require a lot of technicalities behind it?
Not really. It's actually quite easy because you have they have a few ways of doing it. So maybe you can like www.abc.com/ and then CDE. So you can do that way. So when they go in, they can go that way. Or you can do like www. Maybe you want like a course. So course.abc.com. You can do that as well.
Okay,
There's a lot of
good.
few ways.
Right. Understand. Yeah. So Richard, I hope Kelly actually answered you on that. Yeah. Right. And in fact, Richard already said thanks to you already. Okay. Great.
Thanks.
So if any of you actually still have other questions, then feel free to send us a message on that. Okay. Now, next thing is that Kelly, do you even have like some samples that you can show to us, right? How does a normal landing page behave, versus a conventional website?
Yeah, sure. So right now I will show you one of my current work. So which is still in the progress, but I can let you all to sneak peek a little bit. Okay.
All right.
Okay, 1 second.
Yeah. Kelly, you may share your screen right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. It just appeared. Okay. Yeah. So like, can you all see my page?
Okay, yes. Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. So this is one of the landing page. Okay, what I can say that you see from the top, you can't see there's other button that I can actually click. So from the header, you can like give a little bit of attention, like, oh, how many happy customers had actually bought from us. So you can straight away have like one CTA. So once you click here, the button, they will straight away go to your checkout page. And yeah, you have a little attention. Straight away, you have a very pinpoint to people who actually wanted to have this pressure bot. And then you have a little bit of featured video. And then straight away, you have also a CTA button. And then going down, you can also slowly see that what's the good point, what you need this, why you should need these pressure bots. And then you slowly talk about what's the goodness of this pressure bot, and do you actually really need it, and how this actually will help the people who needs it. And at the same time, there's a little bit of like comments. So actually, this like client, they actually wants like a side effect. You can see like
Wow.
Before and after. So this
superb.
person used from week 0 is a bit her back is a bit hunched, while in week 3 her back was a bit straight. So this is also one of the technique to have a testimonial to let like clients to urge to buy from you.
Yeah.
Then especially you also need a lot of like this kind of like logo, like fast delivery, 100% no hassles, customer service, credit cards. And then slowly going on, I actually discuss about like how to use these pressure bots. So I have like step 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and then I'll continue a CTA button. And then after that, I'll continue to talk about what's the goodness of it and why you should need. So talking about like for us as a business, for people who are working like every day. So we've been sitting here for almost the whole day. So we need a board. So keep going on, keep pressing on what's the goodness. And eventually you have like discount for people who are actually really interested to purchase.
Yep.
And after that, continue to pinpoint like why you should need as well. So are you having neck, shoulder, and back pain? So you're gonna like keep pinpoint like what's the client's face daily. And then after that, I'm gonna have a little of like testimonials, like who have been purchased. Okay, this one maybe say, this is a lifesaver. It helps to relieve my chiro pains that I've been for 5 years. And then you feel like, oh, okay, there's people bought it, so you feel very convincing to purchase it. So when you keep looking at all the testimonials, and then eventually you feel that, okay, maybe I have the urge to purchase. So they came like a few offer, and then you can actually choose either you want a board or you want a bundle or you want like two of it. Maybe you want to give for your partners or your siblings, and maybe you want to buy for them. So after that, you're gonna pinpoint again. So maybe they have like another 20% off for the next purchase. So it's also a lot of pinpoint.
Yep.
And then there are a little bit of like information about the shipment. And also we have also what's the frequently asked questions. So we can a little bit like, what will this board fit me, and then does it really hurts? So so this is one of the typical landing page.
All right. In fact, I think that's a very powerful way of displaying the product info, right, and all the way lead the users to to do the things that you as an e-commerce seller you wanted them to do. So in fact, when I look at it, right, it's actually almost based on the normal marketing flow that we understand of. First of all, it's all about getting people to be aware of what you have here. And then secondly, generating interest in such way, why they should actually be interested with you, with this product. And, I think on the upper portion, you already indicated what are the common problems. And I think those common problems are what we are facing in our modern day life right now. And then thirdly, right, by giving them the confidence, right, by looking through the data, the testimonial, and finally, right, you're making them fully trust you by giving all the credentials there as well. So that's a very powerful technique. And it's done in such a seamless way that you don't even need to click many tabs, isn't it, right? It's all about scrolling from top all the way down to here. And along the way, I also can see that you have a lot of this repeated reminder of what they should do. That's powerful.
So from the top and the bottoms, they also have like one CTA. It means that you have to purchase. So there's one similar CTA button.
Wonderful. Okay, thank you for walking us through that, Kelly. In fact, looking through some of the message here right now, we have Christine Woon saying hi to you and me. All right.
Hi.
We have Melissa Tan. Okay, now Melissa Tan is actually asking a question that can landing page include all information and features of a normal website? So do you get that? All right. So the answer is
yes, you can. Because certain landing page can be very long because they wanted to input all the informative into it. But yes, you can do it. You can use as a landing page to educate your client as well. So you can put a lot of information.
All right. Okay, thank you. So I hope, Melissa, that Kelly actually answered you well on that. And again, I can see that Melissa is actually giving another remark here that, wow, this made me straighten my back. So you mean, Melissa, you have one set of this product as well with you? Right. Okay, good. So, all right. So Kelly, do you still have like any other thing that you'd like to show or share with us here regarding a landing page?
Okay, I have actually another one who actually to show like what's the differences of the typical e-commerce website. So this is one of the US company. So this is a typical website that have been created. I could see that everything is really well, but it's not so informative that what we see is like just now. So they have a bit like new products, and then they have baits, rods, and reel. And then they purchase, and then they give. I could see that it's very informative and but client do not know like what should I purchase, and there isn't any pain point of to purchase this product. So there doesn't have an urge to purchase. So but this website overall is quite good, but there isn't any pain point for the clients to and doesn't have any urgency to purchase.
Correct. So what we can say that versus what we see in landing page is that there's less engagement here, there's less emotions or or the pain point of the consumer being involved here, right? That doesn't create the kind of sense of urgency, wanting to have this product here. All right, good. So okay, If you all still have other questions to ask, right, feel free to drop your message here, yeah, because now is the opportunity for us to ask from the specialist. Okay, so I think in the meantime, if you like to get in touch with Kelly, so looking through at the ticker down here, you can actually see you can connect with Kelly at www.kelly-tang.com. Yeah, I repeat that again. You can connect with Kelly www.kelly-tang.com. Okay. All right, so good. So I think in the meantime, I'll also be able to share with you, the audience, of one of the material that actually Kelly has actually shared with us. So let's walk us through, yeah? Okay, so let me see if I can put it up here right now.
Tired of convincing or hard selling with no promising results? We create high-converting landing pages that attract and sells for you. Look no further, a landing page will do the job for you. Simple visual to attract and sell your products or services. Incorporating funnel strategy that lead customers to act on your offer. Lowest costing advertisement that travels further and attracts more. Fun fact, do you know that 75% of prospects judge a brand's credibility based on your design alone? Which is why design matters. It is time to turn your clicks into sales with landing page. Let's connect. Tired?
All right. Okay. Yes. Thank you, Kelly, for that. Yeah, I think that enabled us to understand, in a brief manner about what a landing page does, isn't it? Yeah. Thank you so much for that. Okay, great. So now, moving on next, you see, I think it's good also for us to understand about what makes you passionate for doing this.
Okay. That's a very good question. Mainly what really passionate me to do is, which is something really interests me. So I actually love designs. I really love like marketing strategy and like how to tackle it. So landing page is also one of the combination of both of it. So you can, it's actually made it from hobby and then convert to business. So that's the powerful point of me like convert to a passionate to a business.
Okay.
So I also could advise to all the viewers. So whatever you want to do for a long term, so you need to ask yourself like what really makes you started this business, or like why you want to do that. And then if it's your passion, then you can do it for long. If it's not your passion, I don't think you could do long. Maybe just for a few months. Then after that, you will just get how it's like it's not my thing. So that's why you have to do it. You have to find what you like and what niche you really love to before you actually move it for full time.
Yeah, very true about that. I fully agree. In fact, most of the entrepreneurs that we have spoken to, right, is that most of the time, those that actually stay long enough in the business is all about passion. And I mean, of course, passion and patience as well. To be passionate enough to, to keep on moving forward, and also to be patient enough if, let's say, there's any challenges or any obstacles, for them to overcome. Yeah. So, right. And just also want to find out, right, along the way, I'm sure that you also might face some challenges as well, as in you could be like having any difficult clients, or there's some requirement that is maybe beyond your existing capability, right, that you may need to dig or even work out further to get it done. Any circumstances that you have faced before that while you're in this business?
Yeah, there is actually quite a number of them. So because some of them is actually not really my niche. So even though it's a called landing page, but then it's not really what I knew before. Like let's say the recent client that I got, which is marine cargo insurance. But it's so hard for me because I never touched insurance before, and I don't know what's the point of having like marine cargo insurance, because I never been through it, so I have no idea about it. So that's why I need a lot of time to do a lot of research before I actually can propose like what the client needs. Because to create a landing page, you need to think a lot. You need to create a pipeline before you create the whole landing page. Because if I didn't plan a very good pipeline, so it won't be convert. The whole landing page will just be quite a wasteful work, I could say.
Yeah.
So that's why you can say that landing page, sometimes some of the business owner might be questioning like why this landing page is so expensive. Even just one page, why is it so expensive? Because behind that, there's a lot of hard work to do. Yeah. So there's also a lot of research to do, and there's a lot of planning to do. Yeah. So that's why landing page also is not an easy.
Yeah, definitely. Based on what we have seen just now, right? A landing page versus a conventional normal website, right? Is that I would say a normal website is just a display of information. We have been seeing this kind of format for more than 20 years, isn't it, right? And most of the time, it's all about that company or that product, and then how they can contact them, and then as well as some further kind of services being listed out, and that's it. But I think for landing page, right, there's much thought need to be given to it in such a way that it's not only understanding about the product itself and the advantage or even the pain point. You have to even understand the psychology of the targeted audience or the targeted consumer towards it, isn't it? Right? Like, I mean, for insurance, you cannot be using the same flow or the same narrative for insurance versus other kind of services. You cannot, because the targeted audience may think and behave differently, isn't it, right? So I mean,
correct.
for those that are actually watching together with us, I think you all would definitely agree with us, right? That in order to work out a landing page, there's actually much thoughts need to be given to it, especially shifting towards the mindset of the targeted consumer or the targeted audience is very, very important. Yeah. So, okay, in the meanwhile, if you all have any questions, that would like to ask Kelly, feel free to drop your message here. And yeah, hopefully Kelly will be able to give you more insights about it. Okay, good. So, all right. In the meantime, we also like to find out any key to your success. Any key to your success, Kelly?
The simple key is actually just consistency. And also keep my value, and also at the same time keep giving value to all the business owners. So what I do is, because I actually hands-on on so many projects, as in like I also do e-commerce, I also even do like those kind of affiliate marketing as well. So whoever who needs that, so I actually can give like personal advice to you, and how could you actually mold a whole landing page, or what you should do, or how you should be tackled in your business. So I have like personal experience, and then I can share with you, and then what you should do and what you shouldn't do. So, or maybe what you create or what you shouldn't create. So I will tell you the advice and all. So the success is more on consistency and keep giving value to all the clients. That's why clients is like feel valuable after working with me. Not like just a simple, I just design and then I didn't get anything else for.
Yeah, true. In fact, if they really want to look at it from the design perspective, right? I mean, they can also probably get some tools, online tools, and they can actually DIY, do it themselves, right? Yeah, but I think what the like what you have mentioned, the key to success is about consistency and also giving the extra values to them. And it's very unique, that when you mention, you actually walk through your clients about those processes that you mentioned just now. So I would say that these are actually a consultancy kind of thing, right? You actually would give an upfront consultancy, but is that something like you would do to every single client that actually approach you, or you will only do it when there's a certain engagement being done, like as in, once they confirm, they want to look for you, engage you, then only you go do that, or you were doing even upfront, even before they confirm?
Okay, I'm actually doing for both, as in like upfront and after that. So I was doing like both, because every business owners, they actually have like different product and also different strategy need to be placed. So mostly I'll explain like what you should need, and after that I'll tell you like what you should do. So I'll be doing both of it. That's why when you go through to my website, after that I'll ask you to create a form. I mean, you will just fill out all information that you need, and then you will book a call with me. And then after that, I will have one-to-one video call with you and explain like what you should do and what you shouldn't do, and what you should need and what you shouldn't need. So I'll explain that to you, what's your need and what's your aim of your business.
Okay, all right, good. Okay, I actually get a prompt here with a message coming in from Soo Yit Hyung. Okay, Soo Yit Hyung is actually asking Kelly, is it analytics? Is it the thing that you mentioned just now is called analytics?
Yeah, analytics as well, but analytics is mostly all the back end. But what I talk is more about the front end, like design, like landing page, and then how you should place. Or maybe some people like don't really need on like landing page. Maybe they really want a website because maybe they have too many service and then they wanted to do it at once. Or some people who have actually have financial issue, so they wanted to keep it very simple. Or I mean, like there's a lot of ways to doing it. So that's why you need the like one-to-one so that I can know what's your aim of your business, and then I will think like what's the better strategy for your business as well. So that's why you need to have one-to-call, one-to-one video call, and then I could explain like what you should need and what you shouldn't need.
Okay, so I hope Kelly actually answered Sue well enough. Yeah, in fact, from the way you described just now, right, I also would say that it doesn't sound so much as in it's very technical process. It's more towards like truly understand what is needed, the objectives, and also what is the desired outcome needed from the client side, isn't it? It's more towards that, right? The fulfillment of it before you actually start to work on it, right? Not so much as in the technicalities, the numbers, things like that. Okay, good.
Yeah, in fact, like in the internet world, like the online world, there's so many designers. Like you might be questioned like why you have to work with me. So what I will do, I will do mostly like both. It means that I will do like the advice and then I give you strategy and also do it like the front end of design. So I'll be doing like both like marketing and design. So that's the different compared to other designs people.
Now, wonderful. Thank you, Kelly. So you see, now audience, if you are really looking for a designer that that can help you to do a landing page, right? Then you must take note, look for someone like Kelly, that actually can look into even the marketing perspective of it, which is very important, right? Because the landing page, all it does is all about going through that marketing process, of converting a stranger, right? A total stranger into a consumer for you. Okay, good. Now, so Kelly, you have mentioned about the key to a success. How about your burning desire? And probably, you can also elaborate a little bit why you have this burning desire.
Okay, because what I said just now is that I also do it for myself, so I know like each of the strategy. But I realized that a lot of people like don't know about this. People were like questioning like, oh, what is this? And then like, what should I do? And then I don't know how to design, and I don't know what's on the online markets. So I feel that like I have the pro of it to help to advise people. So that's why it makes me wanted to continue to help like more business owners on this, because a lot of people like they are very good on offline, but then they are not so good on online, so they actually need a lot of help. So I'm the one to help to do it for them.
Okay, yeah, thank you, Kelly. All right, so we are seeing another questions coming from Su It Hyung. Yeah, all right, you cover marketing funnel management and CRM data analysis. So that's a question from Sue. You cover marketing funnel management and also CRM data analysis. So
CRM data analysis. Oh, okay. So CRM analysis, it depends what you do. Are you doing like Facebook CRM, or you are doing Google SEO? So there's a lot of like thing that you should do, because like even like Facebook Messenger, they also have Facebook Messenger CRM. You even have that kind of tool to how to manage. So that's about like organic marketing. So you have 1,000 tools as well, and because you can actually label in the Facebook Messenger. So whereas in e-commerce, you have like email marketing that you can actually collect all the emails. That's also one of the CRM. So how you're gonna tackle the email marketing as well. So and also the landing page, like how you do. So sometimes what I do is I will do like one-time service for you. I help you design, and then I'll teach you how to do it. And then after that, you know the method, and then you just continue to do. So that's mostly what's my service do.
Okay, all right. So I hope Kelly actually answered you well on that.
Yeah.
All right. So
okay,
Kelly,
some people who just to answer add on the question, because some people who actually wanted like long term, or maybe they actually want a report like 1 month, 2 months, 3 months report, or maybe they don't know how to manage. So I will also help to manage, but then it's a longer contracts for both of us. Yeah. Mostly I will just teach them, and then they just manage themselves.
All right, good. Okay, so Yeah, so we are almost coming towards the end of our sessions tonight. And Kelly, so before we end these sessions, yeah, do you have any tips, or suggestions, right, or recommendations to our audience tonight that if they are, looking into e-commerce and they want to do a powerful conversions, right, from a total stranger to become their client, right? What would be your recommendations to them, in terms of looking at the landing page? How should they start, or how should they go through the whole entire process? Any
Okay. Recommend. So first of all, you need to think like what's your niche, and then if is it your passion of doing it, and then before that you also need to know the product as well, like basically everything, the most basic. Then what's the goodness of your products, and then why the clients wanted to buy from you instead of other people. So you need to create the pain point of like your products compared to others. So maybe like, for example, maybe a mouse that you are using. So why your clients wanted to buy from you instead of other people. So you need to think of like what's the specialties between you and them. Yeah, so everybody is selling the same mouse, and then why they should buy for you. So you need to think a little bit of strategy. Then strategy is like what's the goodness of your products before I actually help you to draft up everything. Because some of the clients, they actually came to me and tell me that I don't know anything about it. Maybe you just plan, but sometimes I don't know what's your products or what's your service. I can't really think of what's your goal of your product, of your business. So that's why before you need to create a business, you need to know your details, your details about your product before you only create a landing page or a website, but mostly not a website, but landing page. Create a landing page. Yeah, only you are able to tackle the clients to purchase.
Yeah, totally agree with that. Yeah, so especially when I've seen a lot. Yeah, because we are also in the this creative industry. I mean, a little bit like technical, like like what Kelly you are doing right now as well. But we are more inclined towards like advertisement videos. So a lot of times also we've been approached by clients as well that they really want to advertise their product or services. And it's very crucial, very important for them to really understand their own uniqueness. I mean, the uniqueness of the product, and as well the uniqueness of their own companies. And of course, fundamentally, the more important part will be truly understanding their targeted client and also the targeted audience. How can this unique product or services, right, be able to truly help their targeted client to resolve their problems, through the product or the service? Okay. Good. So, all right. So I think we already come to the end of our sessions. And if you still have any other questions, feel free, to keep in touch with Kelly at www.kelly-teng.com. And before we end, probably, we are going to watch once more, the video that actually Kelly has actually shared with us just now. So let's watch that one again, okay, to really understand and grasp, the true meaning of a landing page. Okay, let's see.
Tired of convincing or hard selling with no promising results? We create high converting landing pages that attract and sells for you. Look no further, a landing page will do the job for you. Simple visual to attract and sell your products or services. Incorporating funnel strategy that lead customers to act on your offer. Lowest costing advertisement that travels further and attracts more. Fun fact, do you know that 75% of prospects judge a brand's credibility based on your design alone? Which is why design matters. It is time to turn your clicks into sales with landing page. Let's connect.
All right. Okay. So that's truly solidify the understanding of how this landing page can actually help businesses. I think this also conclude our sessions tonight of about this topic on the power of conversion. So we truly know, nowadays in the modern fast-paced world, right? If you really want to do powerful sales and see real results coming in fast, right? We cannot be relying so much on the conventional website anymore. Right, therefore the landing page will comes in because it is so simple, it's so straightforward, and it allow any prospect, to go through the entire chronology or process and be able to be converted to be your client real fast, right? And there's also a sense of
definitely agree.
urgency that's able to be put in it. So yeah, that's the power landing page. And thank you so much. We have this Kelly, as our landing page specialist tonight to share with us this the wonderful tool that she's creating for all her clients. And if you want to really see much results for your current services and also to market your product, right, really come and contact Kelly, right? I'm sure that she's able to help you. All right. So with that said, I think thank you so much to all the audience once again. And we'll see you again next week. And thank you again, Kelly, for sharing the all these wonderful things with us tonight. All right.
Yeah, you're most welcome. Thank you so much for
you.
joining. Thank you so much. Okay. Bye.
All right. Okay. Bye-bye.